Okay. Yeah. It's up.
Alright, so the stream's on right now?
Yeah. I started it up. Let me just make sure to refresh the page. That way I could just check. Yep. Okay, it's good.
Alright,
It is good.
so Black, I think we cut right by like Fallujah where you're trying to make like a basically you're trying to get your ship back up and running. So let me just say you're able to get your ship running and you're able to get the hyperdrive and everything set. Just you don't have any weapons on it so far.
Yeah, that won't be an issue for too long.
Yeah, I'm saying we're not going to be getting into spaceship combat anytime soon. I still need to work how to learn that. So, alright, so after the Fallujah thing, and after you all were called back into the, or at least right by like Post Massa with those former Republic, like with those former Republic, not really operatives, but like former people of the Republic. So, after all, after this, like they see some kind of like threats. Like they want you to ask them because there is talks that there is a surviving Jedi on the basically the junk world known as Raxus Prime. And if you know Star Wars lore like me, it's basically the entire galaxy's dumping ground. So basically, like
Oh, that's what it is.
you know Trash Island down in Boston, Blackhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that, but an entire fucking planet.
Oh, you know I'm absolutely fucking ecstatic for that.
Yes.
Give me
Alright.
the gold.
Alright, so you all set course for Axis Prime. Because you need to not really get into like negotiations, but there's like signs that this guy might be a little bit kooky in the head. And here's what they're basically saying is if you can try and go talks with him, that'd be great, but there's a good chance this guy might be too long for this world, so if you can take care of him, that would be preferred. And there's also been signs that he's been working on even if it's only been 5 years, he basically made an entire palace full of junk and includes a actual replica of the Jedi Council just made entirely out of junk. Yep, the Jedi is Cast Imperatus. And if you know Force Unleashed, yes, that is that Cast Imperatus. Alright, so you all make it, and you just see the entire fucking planet is made of absolute junk. There's smog everywhere, there's literally like Jawas that are just scavenging whatever they can, and overall, it's an absolute freaking hellscape. There's
No, no.
probably
Every touchdown, Karam
all of a
goes
sudden you
wide-eyed
level.
and just starts chasing off the Jawas to scavenge for himself.
Yeah, and
Sounds about right for your character.
in fact, the Jawas were actually scared of you because they heard rumors of a scrap maniac that murders Jawas for fun. And actually, they don't just murder Jawas; they eat Jawas. Alright, so they eat. Alright, so you basically just scare the Jawas off, and you set cores for that one building in particular. All right. So here it is. You see, this area is slightly better than before, even though it's full of junk. The water is infested with oil and other industrial material, just smothered in. Basically, if you were to drink this stuff, it would probably not just give you cholera, but it would also give you like probably 17 other illnesses, and it probably will give you 1 to 2 STDs alongside that due to
Well, hey, at least it's not the Blue Shadow virus.
better than the Blue Shadow virus. Yeah, there might be some other virus in here, but it's not a virus that impacts humans. It's it's not really like that. It's mainly just one that turns robots insane. And for Black
Oh,
Hat, this will probably
repeat that again. What was that?
Yeah,
Make sure.
if robots were to, let's say, inject this into themselves, or at least have exposure to it, this will somehow turn them not really like insane, but like makes them feel superior to other beings. Like they will gain an instant hatred for humanity, like an instant one. And it's unknown what this virus is, but it appears to be a virus that was constructed by man long ago. It was long forgotten, and here it is.
Mine.
Yeah, that could be useful.
Yeah, you can take that. Alright, so you can take like a vial of this, and you can study it later on.
Character sheet. Vial of insane robot virus.
Alright, so, and also you see a Jawa just sitting there trying to defend this one post. It's literally the only guy on premise. However, he still has a blaster on him. And it is like a very small blaster. In fact, he is clearly distracted by something else. I think he sees he sees like a pile of tin being flown by the wind, and he is clearly distracted by that. So, do you guys want to sneak up on him? Don't worry, he's like pretty much harmless unless you. But this is meant to be kind of like a joke encounter, so just you guys want to just punch him directly in the face? Want to?
I'm pretty sure you have the higher stealth.
What?
I'm pretty sure you have the higher stealth.
No.
No.
Whatever you have, it is better than +0 with a disadvantage.
Ah, alright then.
You've got to remember that I am a, massive fucking exoskeleton wearing,
Yeah, alright, fair. I go up behind him and pretty much just chokehold him.
Alright, so you basically hear the Jawa trying to swear at you in Jawa language, but you don't understand. Even though you're like a person who probably knows like 30 plus languages thanks to you being part robotic.
Yep.
Yep, you just... Alright, so you want to just throw him into the water?
No, he... Does he have any cybernetics on him?
He doesn't.
Pretty much just...
He does not. He's literally just doing this because he needs to survive. Because, surprisingly, Raxus Prime is a very large Jawa population.
I'm leaving him alive, but taking his gun.
Alright, take his gun. Alright, so, hold on, I'm trying to find the type of weapon that he has. I think he has like a...
Also, you never got around to give me the NPC sheet since...
Yeah, and never got around that. I think like starting after this will basically be like a new chapter, and I'll probably spend a lot more time on this. So, alright, so he has a heavy carbine on him.
Giving that to Lucky, I'll put in the stats later.
Alright, so you take his gun, so what do you want to do with the Jawa?
Just leave him alive.
Okay.
Just leave him.
Alright, so you basically just whack them, and you chokehold them, and then you just give them a little bit of a whack on the face.
Yep.
Alright, so as you all proceed through the tunnel,
Yeah.
you notice it's extraordinarily dark. However, you see a little something in the distance. Do you see a light, and what appears to be after that appears to be a large building.
Mm.
And oh my, after it's what's clearly being like not really like blurred because of the smog, but you see a building that is made entirely of junk. However,
The Junkai Temple.
the Junk Eye Temple. Yes,
Yeah,
and surprisingly, it's still well built. However, it looks like it's being held with sticks and stones, as well as the will of a glorified midget who requires mechanical legs for him to move around.
I would like to remind you, my character is technically from Coruscant, so they do recognize it as the Jedi Temple.
Yep. And I think you probably more so recognize it as the Imperial Palace now, but hey.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so as you all walk into the building, you notice it's slightly unfinished, but again, that isn't really like saying much considering this place is literally made of junk. It was literally being made by a Jedi because a Jedi went insane after basically losing everything, as well as being stuck on a frickin' junk world, working on droids, as well as having to resort to fucking mechanical legs for him to move around at a decent pace. Okay.
That doesn't sound like a curse, that sounds like a blessing!
Sounds like a blessing, yeah. Said that to you. Well, Caster Paratus is a different breed. He literally could not let the Jedi go. He even made junk replicas of each Jedi Council member. Fantastic. So yes, there does exist a junk version of Mace Windu and Yoda. Junk Yoda. Imagine just
Condenser!
Imagine him having death sticks with junk Yoda.
No, just Plo Condenser.
Condenser. Alright, so as you all make it to the building, I know there's like a considerable amount of droids in the distance. However, none of them seem to be operational. But they look like they probably haven't been worked on in years.
Mine!
Yours? No, they're like very old, they're very rusted, they're like basically borderline unusable, to be honest. Because
then I'm scavenging whatever parts. Yeah. You just see me, plasma cutter, mine! I turn my claw hand into a plasma cutter and grab my other plasma cutter, just mine!
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so you sense something senses you as what appears to be like a piece of like a shard of metal just randomly comes towards Black Cat. Roll a dexterity save.
Oh,
Alright, so to take 3 damage. So what happens is you hear like a massive voice in the distance. Do not mess with my droids. Even though he probably hasn't been working on it for years.
but what if I were to make them better?
You cannot make them better. They're my droids.
But they're droids and I like them.
You like droids. You have too many of them. I sense your presence coming from. It's your presence coming into orbit from the Oh, no. So basically what he's saying is, he sensed your presence as soon as you guys even entered the planet's orbit. And he knew just how obsessed you were about droids. In fact, he was surprised to see that though Cast Apparatus has mechanical limbs, he's surprised that you went all out and literally replaced majority of them. That you're more machine than man. You honestly are similar to that edgelord that turned into a cyborg, or whatever his name was, the Chosen One, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Chosen One.
I'm just like,
you know what? Just come into the council. Come to the council chamber and face me. What the hell? What do you do? What the hell do you want from me? All right, so you all walk into.
I just look him up and down. I'm just like, I want your cybernetics now.
They're not cybernetics. They're just attachments to my. Just attachments to my thing. I need these to move around. Here's the thing. Though my species is known for their high dexterity, I still need these because very tubby legs. Oh, his dexterity was already pretty good even without.
I've ruined the seriousness of this, haven't I?
No, it's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be serious. This will be serious near chapter 2. I basically just given up here. So out of nowhere, he just randomly takes a bunch of pieces of junk, pieces them together using the Force, and creates 2 junk titans. So basically, the junk titans, they have a rotary blaster cannon on it. However, it's really just but it's a standard blaster cannon, and they have a massive heated club. They get a piece of heated metal that the Titans use as a club. They may not be the most durable things in the world, but they are meant to be more of an annoyance than anything else. So why did you come here? This is literally a place that's made of junk. Why? Why here of all places?
I'm just like, I'm here for scrap. I don't know what the other guys are here for. Just having completely forgot the entire mission.
The guys basically forgot the entire mission at this point, and now they just want blood. So
No. Meme remembers the mission. I've just been too obsessed with all the junk lying around. I'm going to scavenge this entire fucking planet.
Oh, guess what? Good luck, because literally this planet is made entirely of scrap. In fact, I've sensed an alternate universe in which it was a hive city. Even there has less smog than this.
So what? Not like my character really needs to breathe anymore.
It's people like you I despise. In fact, you know what? Alright. So I basically roll a dexterity and alright, so okay, so the lightsaber swing misses. He was basically trying to swing your lightsaber at him, trying to target you. So you all initiated combat, all because of Black Cat.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Black Cat being absolutely obsessed with droids. Now you all have to kill him, and you all have to fight.
Okay.
No, the Titans aren't actually that strong. In fact, they're meant to be kind of more of annoyance than anything else.
You gonna put the turn tracker thingy up?
Yep. Turn tracker ding.
Okay. There it is.
I don't know where that.
No, you don't know where. It's roll 20.
Okay.
Did you input your character in, or?
I don't think so. It says you wanted to send this result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, you have to have your character dragged out into the world and then click on them, and then it'll send the thing
Yep.
to the turn tracker.
You click on the name, not the icon, or you click and drag from the name, not the icon. I've made that mistake plenty of times.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
And I think right next to your character should be a initiative modifier that you can roll.
I don't see what the initiative thing is.
It's on your sheet.
Yeah, it's
On
the
the
button
actual
that
sheet,
you
so-
clicked for the first time when it said the little
okay.
pop-up thing.
Yep.
Okay, so you rolled 21.
How did I roll 20? Oh my god, never mind.
You
That's
rolled
okay, that's
fucking
fine.
high and you rolled good.
You rolled high and you have a decent initiative, so you have an 18. You probably added a +3 to that.
Yeah, I was just surprised.
All right. Okay, so you all enter battle. Oh, wow. A random guy in the distance randomly just drops into an escape pod. A random guy drops from an escape pod or lands directly onto the battlefield. However, it lands in a perfect position not to harm either of you.
Yeah.
And Cassioperatus is now startled and now is hostile towards him. So you all need to work together, otherwise, well,
Okay.
you're fucked.
You gonna roll initiative for that dude and also his thingies?
Yeah.
Alright, get up. Alright, I think there's initiative. Right, so like just have to roll the initiative for like these guys. I'm gonna have to keep this separately because I have to.
You didn't make character sheets or whatever.
I didn't make character sheets, but I do have these labeled on on like an external document. So
Okay.
All right.
all right, so actually both are 9. All right, both are 9, and Paratus has a 15. Okay. All right, so I have my stuff set. All right, so 89, you're up. Spartan, you're up.
Sorry.
It's fine. But rolled 9, rolled 80-20. That does not hit. Wait, do you have advantage on this? Oh, you don't have disadvantage. You don't have disadvantage, so that. Alright, so that does hit. So roll for damage.
I click on the black. That's where it says 1d8 plus 3 energy, right?
20 like plus. It's like no, like a wait. There's like a d8 like plus 3. 1d8 plus 3 energy. Yeah, click and right by that side. It should be like right next to your main roll.
Yeah, I clicked the
No.
wrong button.
Here's how it goes. So like right next to your rifle, there is a damage type. You roll for that. So 1d8 plus 3 energy.
You can also just click on the name, the blaster rifle in the roll there.
That's what I was saying. Just
Yeah.
Accept it.
Yeah, we can't do it now. Like, if you where the roll came up in the chat window, you could click on the name in the chat window.
yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just add no, I'll roll again. All right, so you. All right, so do you who do you shoot at? You shoot at the. Oh yeah, I believe you shot at. Actually, we can hit all three if you want. It's just
I was
which one do you
shooting at the central one.
All right, so you shoot a
The
caster.
Jedi.
All right, so 9 damage. All right, so 9 damage. All right, so time for, I guess, this. All right, so here comes Castan Paratus. So he instantly targets towards you, Black Cat, all because you tried to mess around with his droids. Sorry, it moves towards this area, and he basically tries to jump pounce on you, and does a jump pounce on you, and it's rolled. Oh wait, I rolled like a. Alright, we're like 4d20, and basically what I was trying to do is I'm trying to I'll take the medium of the roll. So alright, so he rolls a 12. So what armor class do you have, Black Hat?
15.
Alright, so 15. So he misses again. He basically retreats in fear and lets his Titans take care of the rest. He basically was trying to pounce on you in order to try and land a couple of lightsaber swings, but it failed. So he retreats back, and now his Titans are basically trying to absorb most of the damage. Okay, so after this, alright, that's so the junk payments. So I think after this, fairly sure it's a meme.
Okay.
You can go.
So, I use my bonus action to, adopt Shen form, move over to this, dude here, and then use lightning charge of so, lightning charge is just the thing's version of green flame blade, so does an 11 hit this guy?
11 hit this guy. Its armor class is 12, so no. Sadly.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no. And so the thingy doesn't do anything with, on a miss? Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's my turn then.
Alright, so it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think after this...
You skipped my turn.
Yep, anyway, I'm fairly sure you rolled an 11, but I'm gonna go with deer first. Basically just gonna...
Yeah, but Meme just went. Meme rolled an 8.11.
Yeah.
The roll like an 8.11. So you rolled twice. So, I'll just say he hit for... Or let's say right before you left, you launched a master grenade the way, and he has 50 less HP as a result. Because at least I'm just saying that for Castan Paratus because he isn't here to take it. So I'm just gonna.
Anyways,
I'm like, Ed, you were up.
Yep. This droid, command betray.
Command betray. Alright, so you tried to input it into it until you realize that it's not a droid. It's a construct that's made entirely of junk.
Hey, droid or construct you can see within range.
Droid or construct.
Yeah.
Okay. So it basically takes its mallet directly into Castan Paradis' way.
Well, it needs
and
to
just tries to slam it on
needs
it.
to save on it needs to do an int save first.
It needs to do an
Yep.
save.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Okay, how we're gonna end the game on intelligence save. I think that's a +3. Alright, so 7. So yeah,
Does not say.
it does not save. So basically, what it does, it's basically just runs around and tries to freaking tackle it using its heated arm, and it basically is trying to just slam against the armor. It like slams against the armor, and it does a. I think I inputted as 2d10. No, no. Let's put it in as 2d10 plus 3. So. Alright, so it does 14 damage to. Right, so it does 14 damage to the behemoth. And then
What?
that.
What? Did you say
No,
my?
No, I mean, but it basically walks into like the other junk behemoth's area and just slams its arm against. Basically, just slams its like heated arm against it, and it does 14 damage.
Okay.
And well,
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's your turn. Wait, is that your action or your bonus action?
That was an action. I still have many things for bonus action, but I don't think a 4 hits.
Alright, so 4 does not hit.
Not one. Interesting.
Alright, so it basically just flings off against the armor.
Yeah. It's like... Anyways. Hey, it's my turn.
Alright, so that's your turn. So, name on the turn tracker, your name is displayed twice. Is that potentially because of the...
That's
probably because you forgot to clear it. The thing that Black Cat always mentions about like needing to clear the turn tracker or whatever.
Yeah. You gotta clear it because it doesn't do itself, even though it looks like it does. It doesn't.
Alright, so time for good old Lucky. Lucky
Oh,
Ducky.
no, I didn't bring Lucky with me this time.
You didn't bring Lucky with you?
No.
Okay.
Actually.
So like from the ship, Lucky lands out and like what stats does Lucky have? He basically tries to fire from the ship's turret. Like they basically do they basically do a bombing run against the thing. So
No, wait. Lucky could make a shot from there. I rolled his attack. He has a 23 first blaster rifle attack here.
okay, so
Do you think he makes that shot?
he does make the shot. All right, so who is he aiming?
I'm just gonna say like the one Titan.
That's the one Titan that is not interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Lucky's turn. Alright, so Spartan.
I'm gonna attack the same junk titan.
The same junk Titans, so I think that's a net. Actually
Yeah.
not.
It's 17. You use the left
yes,
number
just
unless
17.
there's...
So it hits both of them. Alright, so it hits
Okay.
both of them.
Wait, did I click the wrong thing again?
You click the wrong thing. It's right next to it.
The attack one, the energy type.
Remember, it's the one that says 1d8 plus 3. You hit that one.
Did I click the wrong one again?
There's an option in the sheet that you should be able to turn on in the if you click the gear near the place where it says core bio and powers, that says auto roll damage and crit, and that'll prevent you from having to click a second thing. Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
Here, I don't think it would be
Here it is.
perfect.
They're auto rolling.
And I'll just roll the damage for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the auto roll should allow stuff to happen in the future, though.
Oh, wrong thing. Like, I don't know why, but it's not acting up properly for some reason.
Yeah.
No, it did.
Yeah,
That looks about
the
6 damage, though.
the damage is included now due to...
Damage is included.
Yeah.
Okay, so, alright, so I think that's also the plus 3, so I think that's, yeah, that's 6 damage. Alright, so you're aiming for the Junk Titan, or you aiming for apparatus?
The Junk Titan.
Alright, so that does hit. Alright, so you're gonna do anything with your bonus action, or?
We'll just skip it for now.
Okay. Alright, so I think... Alright, so apparatus... Alright, so apparatus is rolling now, and he sees that one of his Junk Titans have been properly turned against him. He is mad, and he basically wants to try and target you, but he realizes you are at a distance, so he is unable to perform an attack. So he ended up pointing towards me.
Okay.
So I think it's dexterity. Alright, so his dexterity is 19. That's a plus 4. Alright, so hey, that is a very poor roll. So it basically tries to like slash. It tries to do like a hack and slash against you, but he misses literally every single strike.
Yeah.
And out there in fear, he runs back into his place. And no, this person has a 19 in dexterity, and he still missed that.
He would get an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
he didn't need to disengage.
Attack. So
You can still
does a 16 hit?
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay, so 7 energy damage and needs to do a 13 dex save, or else become shocked. Which
Alright, so that's a 6. That's a 16, I believe. So they aren't shocked.
Okay. I think they still take the 3 lightning damage though.
They still take the lightning damage. So
yeah, from the lightsaber augment. Yay.
Yee.
Okay.
Yee.
And they're able to go back. It's just that they
Yep. So they
stuff
retreat
from
back
opportunity of damage.
They retreat back to their thing again. All right. So That's Paratus, and that'll lead directly into Meme's turn.
Okay. Wait, wait, what was his initiative at? Actually?
His initiative was actually not. Never mind. I just made like a slight mess up. His initiative was actually 15. Well, yours
Okay,
is
so
at
yeah,
14.
then Black Cat goes.
So, alright, so
I rolled quite low on initiative, so
Yeah.
most things are going before me.
Yep.
alright, so
Actually,
I
might
rolled
be at the end.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
you rolled like an 8. I just took one of your initiatives, and that one was a 14.
Yeah, he rolled the 8, not the 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Alright.
Just
Oh, nat 20.
Yep. So that does 21 damage, and then I have the one in my arm, which does 7 kinetic if it hits with a 9, which I don't think it does against the Junk Titan.
Yeah, it doesn't. Though like the Junk Titans, they don't have that much AC to begin with.
Yeah.
But still, that's 22 against the Junk Titan. So you basically. Alright, so now you have it at half health. Surprisingly, Junk Titans aren't actually that strong, at least in the actual SW5E, so I buffed them a little bit, but I didn't buff them by much. They're meant to be more of annoyances compared to the actual boss.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Black Cat's turn, and alright, so Meme, you're up now.
Okay. As normal, I use my bonus action for Shan form. And then, I, try Lightning Charge against this dude again. So, does a 7 hit?
Here's the thing. It by normal circumstance it would not hit, but like for your lightsaber it'd be fine. Wait, he does like a light. Does it do like a lightning attack of some kind?
What is it? The charge thing that I said that I used is, like Green Flame Blade, but with Force Lightning.
Your green flame with force.
He's only doing what Star Killer said to his lightsaber.
Yeah, right. So the lightning part does hit, but the actual blade does not.
So then
these things are more vulnerable to.
Okay.
So then this towards Paratus or the Junk
what happens is with the attack, I make a lightsaber attack against this dude, and then lightning conducts from it to him. But
Alright, so that does impact it because these are actually vulnerable. The Junk Titans themselves are actually vulnerable to lightning damage because they're made of mostly metal, which is conductive. So, alright, so. Alright,
so
the lightning damage does hit, so that's.
The lightning damage on the actual lightsaber is just from one of the augments I put in it. The lightning damage
but still, that any form of lightning damage.
The lightning damage from the spell that I was using would be just equal to 5 because that's my what is it? Spellcast modifier.
Okay. Alright, so Paratus as well as the Junk Titan take 5 lightning damage. Alright, so up to the Junk Behemoth now. Though it has reached a considerable beating since then, it basically, as kind of like a revenge thing, it hits the other Junk Titan with his large arm. So, and it absolutely misses because it's not really like paralyzed, but it's in like rough shape compared to how it was beforehand. It's like his metal's all dented.
I've been attacking this one. Same with me. That one's untouched. That was the one I casted
I
on.
know that one is untouched. I was
Yeah,
rolling for the one
I think-
that wasn't
I
under your
think
control.
that what he was saying is that because you had commanded the other one to betray, and the one that betrayed had attacked the one that we'd been attacking, the one that we'd been attacking is trying to fend off the one that betrayed.
Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is, even though it's probably not under your control anymore. They're still fighting each other just because they attacked each other beforehand.
Yeah.
And also, you know what's the funny part? Those constructions, they're also being held by Paratus using the Force. So this Paratus is just so insane to the point that even his constructs are fighting each other, even though they're both still under his control.
Yep.
It's funny. Alright, so Spartan, you're up.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna move here. I don't know how far that is, but I know it's not 40 feet. And then I'm going to mark the Jedi, I forget his name already,
Alright.
and take a shot at him.
Like you marked the Jedi. Marked. It's like, mind explaining this. Like, so you marked Paratus for what?
It's so that if he moves at least 5 feet before the start of my next turn, so basically an opportunity to attack at range, and also reduces partial cover, and I can use two-handed weapons with one hand against him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Which is my bonus.
Alright, so that's your bonus action. So I think your standard action.
Move and shoot.
Alright, so move and shoot. Can you roll? Alright, so that does hit. 11 damage. Alright. Alright, so Radis is up. So he's basically stuck here. Even though he has the mechanical legs, he can't move. Otherwise, that guy's gonna get involved. So he basically just throws a lightsaber at me.
Okay.
But he doesn't really it's like a
Let's
double
see.
bladed one. So
Okay, yeah, it is just
fucking in that one. So it basically you carefully dodge it, but it launches right back into Paratus's way. So yeah, he takes 15 damage
damn.
from his own attack. So it takes 15 damage from its own attack. So yep, that's his turn. And I think Black hand is up.
Hmm. Let's see. Eh,
Alright, so it's like, so that's about still that hits. So
yeah.
4 kinetic damage towards. Wait, do you aim for the junk titan apparatus?
The damaged junk titan.
Okay. Alright. I think you're. Alright, so you hit for your slug pistol and. Alright, so so both attacks hit the junk titan. Both ones hit the junk titan, so that's a 23. I think. All right, so it's literally barely even grasping itself now. It could still make an attack, but you can definitely see it's starting to limp whenever it starts to move. All right, so Meme, you're up.
Okay, once again. Second verse,
Yes.
same as the first.
First, same as
Shin form and lightning charge. 23. I'm assuming that
Alright, so
hits.
that does hit.
Okay, so need the Junk Titan needs to succeed on a DC 13 deck save, or be shocked, and then the fucking what is it?
Alright, so exactly that's a 14. So
Okay,
does
so it's not shocked, but the Jedi dude takes 5 lightning damage.
alright, so it still takes 5 lightning damage. Alright, so I think like the lightsaber does hit. So you aim that for the Titan, or do you aim that towards Baratus?
The lightsaber is attacking the Titan. The Baratus is taking the 5 shock damage from the orc jumping. Because
Okay.
of the
Yeah, that's fair.
fucking force lightning arc bullshit.
Alright, so now the limping junk titan is now at its last hand. So alright, so does an 18 hit?
Me?
Yes, does it hit you?
No.
You probably has like a 21 in armor class or something.
21 without my lightsaber form, 22 with it. Unless you're rounding up the half my modifier. So yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me say it's like not really hitting it. Let's say it's trying to hit the other junk titan, which it does
Yeah.
hit since it's a 12. And it's 2d10 plus 3. Alright, so that's 11 damage towards the other junk titan. But again, it's not really gonna matter. I just wanted to at least this thing to even do like some damage. I'm rolling very badly, which is kind of surprising for a boss fight like this.
I mean, I rolled badly for a few things, aside from the opportunity attack in that last round.
Yeah, that does make sense. Alright, so Mr. Lucky, do you want to aim at the distance? Like that?
Yep.
Lucky.
Gets to take a shot.
Gets to take a shot from the range. Literally just opens he literally just shoots directly from the cargo hold while like a bunch of very expensive supplies just lucky out in the distance.
27!
He rolls a 27. That does hit. So
This is why we call him Lucky!
Alright, so what
This is this campaign's version of Knick Knack.
Yeah. He fucking hits the already damaged one again.
Is it like a reference to the Pixar short or something?
No, Knick Knack
Alright.
is a Knick Knack is a character in another campaign that I play in. He's a DMPC that, like, regardless of what campaign that DM puts him in, he always gets some sort of god rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, so he is dead. So he aims it directly in the face as he explodes into a dozen of pieces. So, can all you guys roll a dexterity save, as it's basically just you try to dodge a bunch of shrapnel?
Okay,
Yeah,
19.
Alright, so that... Alright,
So I just need to click on dexterity.
Saving throw.
No, dexterity.
Specifically.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that I chose the
Alright, so
exoskeleton that
that's
doesn't
a 14, so
give me
Black
disadvantage
Cat.
there.
Alright, it's a Black Cat. Alright, since it's like a bunch of shrapnel, take 4 damage.
Cool.
Oh, Black Cat has more metal in him now.
Yeah, he has more metal inside of him.
Don't worry,
Absorbs it.
there's gonna be more soon.
Wow.
No surprise.
And also,
just looking at them, just salivating.
Both the Titan as well as Paratus have to roll as well. Alright, so alright, so the Junk Titan's going to be taking damage while Paratus is going to be fine.
Yeah.
So Junk Titan takes 8 damage. So it takes 8 damage, and so right back into Spartan's turn.
Alright. I am going to move here, mark him again, and then take another blaster rifle.
Another blast.
Is it the one turn?
You're just trapping me here. Just trapping me.
You're welcome.
Okay. That does hit. Alright. That does hit. Sick. And I think you already used your bonus action, so that's it. So
Yeah, but
now, alright, so now it's Paratus' turn. So since his health is right around like the 200 range, like his main ability can finally be set. So because since his dexterity is so high and because of his legs, he can actually dodge. He can actually make, like, if those armor class isn't that high, he can actually roll a dexterity save in order to potentially avoid the attack. So I just wanted to like at least have like some effort put into a character. So that's kind of his gimmick.
Okay.
Quite a powerful gimmick, honestly, but
It is a powerful gimmick, but remember his armor class is literally 13, and it's a boss, so it's
there.
all right. So No, you basically marked him again. So. Alright, so basically, Paratus, he doesn't even care anymore and literally just pounces directly at me. And. Alright, so that's plus his dexterity, which is a 4. So that's a 22.
Okay, that just barely hits.
Yep.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
What?
You know the dialogue before Gabriel's final fight in Ultra Kill? You could honestly say that about Tenvar and be very spot on.
That jeez, probably does make sense. Alright, so that does hit, but I have to roll for the pound, which is
So it was how much damage?
just do. Alright, so that's 2d10. No, alright, so plus a 3 or 4, so that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And so that's. Alright, so that's 9 damage. He's basically trying to lock you into a saber duel because he's been targeting you the entire thing, and he said he can't target Blackhead, he has to vent his frustrations on somebody else.
Yeah.
Did I hit him when I shot my
Yes,
opportunity attack?
yes, she did. In fact, I have already added the damage to it.
Okay.
Alright, so Blackhead, you're up.
Alright.
Alright, so the energy pistol does not hit, but the select pistol does. So. Okay, so that's Black Cat's turn. And the Junk Titan, since it doesn't have to worry about the other one anymore, instantly goes off and targets its master, or at least its former master. But still its master, but due to Paratus being insane, it's not going to matter. So. 2 slam attacks. Alright, so and since its Bond brother is dead, it basically gets 2 standard attacks instead of 1.
Yeah.
Right, it's alright, so both those. No, I'll just reset it then. Alright, so it's a 15 and a 1. So it basically so it basically just slams it directly into it. So it basically lands kind of like a baseball bat, except the baseball bat lands and goes directly back into its chest. Though the other one does hit Paratus. And that's 2d10 plus. That's alright, so that's 15 damage on Paratus. And alright, so it does 17 damage to itself and 17 damage to itself as well as 15 on Paratus. Alright. Looks 66. Alright, so Paratus. Alright, so that's good. Alright,
Guys,
so
would
that's
adjacent include
that's
corner
the
squares?
what?
Would adjacent include corner squares right now?
Good.
Yeah, I think adjacent does typically include corners, kitty corners. Yeah.
Okay, because that's going to determine what I do.
Alright. Turns with my noses, and now I think that's a Attack Titan hits. I think it's now Meme's turn.
Okay. Yeah. Um, lightning charge and Shin form again. Okay, that's a crit.
Alright, so that's definitely a crit. In fact, you can actually do 2 of those attacks. You basically do like a Star Killer like combo to this thing.
Okay. So
Alright, so both those hit. Alright. Alright, so that does 6. Alright, so that does 9. 9 plus 3, which is 12. 16, 17, 20.
some of the damage is the. Also, if I'm hitting him twice, then he has to do 2 dex saves to avoid being shocked. Passes that one.
Alright, so
Does that
that's
have a modifier?
11. Yeah, the 11 the modifier is 11.
Okay, so he is shocked
Modifier
until
makes it 11, so
yeah, he is shocked until the end of his next turn. If he shocked, I forget what shocked does. Shocked. Okay. Shocked creature cannot take reactions and can't take both a bonus action and a normal action. It could only take one.
okay.
Yeah.
Where it's even though it's shocked, it's still locked into a saber formation against you. So Mr. Lucky.
Like it's Lucky's turn.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out for a second. Yeah, think that does something.
Yep, that definitely does. Definitely does. 7 damage.
Ugh.
Okay. So did you do bonus action? Yeah, pretty sure you have like a. Oh wait, that's lucky. I forgot.
Yeah.
All right. So Spartan, you're up.
Quick question though. Am I allowed to melee the Jedi even though Meme is also in melee with him?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but you could still melee. You could still melee. He's still basically distracted in a saber formation against me.
You could melee him, but you'd have to get in close.
Just have to get close enough.
Yeah.
Fine. And then I'll just take attack with a Vibro Shield with subtraction of 2.
Oh, hey, Dovah.
for a
I want to let you know something real quick.
Or that does not hit.
I want to... Dovah,
Yeah,
I want to let you... Dovah, I want to let you know something. If I knew we were fighting a Jedi beforehand, I would have grabbed explosives.
Would have grabbed explosives.
Because if I see one more person trying to kill a Jedi with a blaster pistol, I'll kill them myself.
I should have bought some before I started.
I mean, like, honestly, the better option for taking out a Jedi is fucking like normal ass ballistics because they can't reflect them.
Yes, but I was making a reference to something.
Okay.
Wrist shotgun.
Yeah, that works pretty damn well. Anyways, whose turn is it?
Alright, so
Not mine.
Spartan, was that your bonus action or main action?
I didn't use a bonus action. I'll just pass for bonus action right now.
Okay. Alright, so Paratus is still locked in lightsaber duel with Meme. Alright, so that's plus the modifier, that's an 8, so that does not hit.
Yeah, it does not.
I distracted. And I think I'll just... I think he'll also... Yeah, since it was below 200, it's... Right, so since his HP is like below 200, he can actually hit his attacks twice. So that's a 22, so...
That one does just barely hit.
Alright, so that's 2d10 plus 4, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to try and take this guy alive, right?
Well,
No, you guys will not... No,
It
you guys
was-
can try and take him alive, but remember, he's...
it was either get him to cooperate or take care of him if he wouldn't.
I mean, we
I
can
wonder
take...
who spoke by this much.
No, I'm saying we knock him unconscious and I take away his arms and legs.
I mean, I've got a metal fist, so like.
Yeah. And one of my hands is a plasma cutter. I can just take them off.
You have a metal fist. Outside of the, player that isn't here today, that is probably the, least amount. Actually, that just is the least amount of, what is it?
Yeah.
Friggin', metal on the body. My character's a gang,
Yep.
which is a race that is, pretty much completely cybernetic. Or, not pretty much completely. They're, a lot of their body is cybernetic. And then Black Cat's just playing as a character with a fuck ton of cybernetics.
There's barely any flesh left visible on the body. I'm pretty sure the only part actually left about is just a little around the face, and even then, most of the face is cybernetic.
No, so yes, it's your face as well because of your high charisma. I think probably your member is still there.
No. Tanvar's not a horny bastard.
It's not.
No, it's the
all right. So he has a strap on at all times.
yeah. No. He just got he's got the two Twilight Tales I'm trying their name and just a small bit of just one eye in his mouth. That's about it. That's all the flesh left on this guy.
He doesn't even have his manhood anymore. He doesn't even count as a man. He's literally just a thing.
He is a destroyer. Anyways, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Next, I think Spartan. They go Spartan's turn. So.
Yeah.
Yep, it's your turn. No, it was after Spartan. It's your turn now, Black Cat.
Yeah. I don't want to hit these guys, so Question: is that bot still under the effects of the?
Yeah, it's still under effect.
Alright. Oh, what? In that case. Hmm.
Alright, please still there.
Don't have the time. Alright. Now, I might change where my movement was to. No, that. Fine. I'll just hit the other Titan, unless I can just strike him from around the Titan.
No, he does have. It is just made of constructed pieces of metal that's being strung together using the force, so you can shoot in between it. Just
No.
for your dexterity, you have like a -2 to hit. So both those do not hit.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Alright.
Okay, so Meme, you're up.
Okay, I use my bonus action to maintain the Shen lightsaber form, and I use my action to allow the dark side to flow through me and seethe with anger. Recovering 5 health.
Okay. Alright, so is that or that's your main action? So like your bonus action, you already
My
have
bonus
your
action
lightsaber
is
form.
to continue using the Shen lightsaber form.
Okay. So lucky.
Yep.
It does hit.
He might be getting a sniper rifle as our award after this.
Alright, so it's right, so you have to roll at dexterity, and that's an 18. Alright, so that's an 18. Alright, so that's it's an that's an 18. I think it rolls like standard attack, so he basically does like a Matrix like backflip to try and miss it. And he does. Alright, so that does not hit. Alright, so Spartan, you're up. Spartan, you still there?
Sorry, I turned off my mic.
Yeah, you're fine.
I have a question first though. So it says for one of my spells, it says cast anytime one action. Does that mean it would take up my entire action? I couldn't melee or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking then. So first I'm gonna mark him with my Ranger's Quarry so that I get 1d4 extra damage if I hit. And then I'm gonna smack him with my Vibro Shield with a -1 to the roll and damage.
Alright,
And that
so
increases my
the vibro shield hits.
okay, and then just 1d20. I mean 1d4. Darn it. No wait. I don't know how to roll that because I've never used it before.
There should be like a one next to the way that's like you're rolling for your vibro shield, and are you like rolling?
I'm rolling for the extra d4 from my Ranger's Quarry.
Yeah, you could just
so
do.
that's 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so I rolled. You got a 2.
Okay. And also my AC is 17 for this round.
18, 17. So. Alright, so that does hit. Alright, so that's your turn. Or you still have the
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so Paratus' turn again. Alright, so since he is at close proximity to this guy, so he is now targeting CD89 now, as he realized that though, like, you've be like, he basically doesn't ever want to become like frightened because you're embracing the dark side, but he just realized that he's been so distracted that needs to focus on the other people that are invading his premise. So that's a 6 that does not hit, and we're at 6 and 10. All right, so 89 does a. All right, so does a 10 and 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
All right, so the 18 does hit. So it does. Or no. It rolls on 2d10. So that's 6 plus. No, that's all right. So that's 9 damage.
9 damage, okay. Well, if he's done with me, I'm gonna go fill up my water.
All right, so he's done with you now.
Mm.
All right, so Black Cat, you're up now.
Alright.
All right, so both those hit. All right, so both those hit, and all right, so that's a 14. All right, that's a 14 and an 8. So I think it blocks the slug pistol, but it does not block the NG pistol. So 20. I think that's 29 damage. Jeez. It's 1. All right, so it's down to 35. So all right, so like the bullet like knocks him back, but like knocks him closer to the. But then he like takes a step closer towards that area, as suddenly out of nowhere, Lucky comes in, and Black Cat. I love it. This is going to be scripted. So basically, Lucky shoots the legs. The legs come off, and then it just knocks Cast and Paratus over the edge. Though the note, this will not. This no, if you guys played Force Unleashed, this will not kill him. This just shot his original pair of legs off and knocked Kazdan alongside with it. So the legs are still. So the legs are there. You guys can talk about who's going to be keeping them. And Kazdan was knocked over the edge. So that ends it.
I'll pass. I already got some about
Alright, so there's a pair of legs. It's like a pair of legs that you all can like fight over. They're more like an
I think I
attached.
know who wants them.
But no, what they do is they give you +2 to dexterity. Permanent +2 to dexterity as long as you have them.
Well.
I'll still pass. That's fine.
Yeah, but no, it's Black Cat was able to get a ship, so
I mean, dexterity.
Mame, do you think you'll need the? And I know
I mean-
you're not like relying on dexterity.
Yeah.
I just want to give something to you since I was able to get something to black at.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and I can't really add them unless I pretty much rebuild them into my current cybernetic legs.
No,
Yeah.
but they're not like going to be rebuilding to your cybernetic legs. They're more like just an attachment. You basically just they're kind of like just a pair of like they're basically just sort of like something you'd pair.
Motion assist servos.
Kind of like a leg brace.
Some motion assist servos, yeah.
Yeah, basically that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess my character could take them. Not relying too heavily on Dex. I'm relying a lot more on strength and charisma, but like Dex could be useful for
Like
Dex
dexterity
saves.
saving throws.
yeah,
Dex saves and all
that's
that.
pretty much what they're useful for. Dex saves.
In fact, I think it would actually be kind of in character. Because you can like use those for like saves and all that. And since Paratus used them mainly for Paratus used them mainly for dodging attacks. Or at least for like a couple of times. So like as like they fall, they see like I don't know why, but you see like kind of like a not really like a yell, but more like a echo in the distance that there is something at the very bottom floor that he has been putting his attention on for years upon years now. It's not something that he created. He literally just found him. They're just found him like just absolutely like in parts, just scattered throughout the planet, and he spent years trying to rebuild him. He's like a very ancient droid, and you have guys that are going to wonder why the Mandalorians hate droids. It's not just because they had history in which like a bunch of like armies that fought against the Mandalorians had droids in them, but they were working on a droid themselves, and that experiment failed horribly. This is kind of like a this is like not exactly like true to lore, but I don't have this done yet, but you guys will figure this out later. So that concludes today's session.
Okay.
So I think that's probably like a better than average session, but